Hey guys, what's good? Come on in. Welcome to No Lies, Just Love. Love readings by V. So, we're going to go ahead and do a collective reading here for the earth signs. We're going to see what spirit wants to tell you. We're going to keep the reading open. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, make sure that you subscribe. I'm talking to earth signs. Earth signs, you got some money coming in. There's getting ready to be an increase in your finances, especially for those that has been going through some financial difficulties. Now, yes, this is a love reading, but I feel like it needed to come out. Somebody needed to hear that. Okay. All right, Divine Spirit, for my earth signs here, when it comes to their love life, what was I going to say? Make sure that you guys subscribe. For those that have subscribed, thank you very much. For my earth signs, their love life, collective reading. The earth signs, their love life, collective reading. And for the earth signs, collective, their love life. Alright, Divine Spirit, this is going to be for the earth signs collective. What do you want them to know about their love life? You got space needed here at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. So there could be something going on right now for those that's in a connection. There's some energy there. Something feels a little bit turbulent, or something about this connection feels a little bit shaky right now. Earth signs. For others, you have broken up with this person. For others, you're taking a step back from the connection. And not necessarily the person, but it's like you're not doing too much. You're just kind of pulling back your energy. For the earth signs, what's going on with their love life? For the earth signs, you got to dig deeper. Alright, so whatever's going on right now, I don't know what's going to come out. So I don't know which tier of people that I'm going to be talking to. So if you're earth sign, I recommend that you just chill on out, vibe with me, roll with me, and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Because for some of you with this dig deeper card here, there is an energy where whatever is the issue here, okay, in this connection, is deeper than what the present situation is about. So there could be a present situation right now within a connection, but it's deeper than just that. Okay? With my earth signs, what you want to talk to the earth signs about? We'll make it right. Somebody in this connection, earth signs, really wants to get things right. Somebody could be in a hole right now. Not a literal hole, but that's metaphorically speaking. Okay, somebody could be in a hole right now when it comes to the connection, or that's just how they feel. But I feel like somebody really wants to make the connection right. But I'm also feeling that it's just not as easy as it appears to be. For the earth signs, what you want to talk to them about when it comes to their love life, earth signs. That's soulmate. For many of you, this person is your soulmate. Now, just because this person is your soulmate doesn't mean that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with this person. And not to say that you won't. It just means that in this lifetime you had to connect. You had a chance to connect with someone on a soul level. Okay? What do the earth signs need to know about their connection? We got new love coming. So um, for those that have broken up from a connection, and you know that you have no intentions on reconciling with this person, I do see new love that's going to be coming in. And I feel like for some of you that may have taken a break in a connection here, this person is going to try to reconcile. Maybe this person fucked up. Maybe they did some fucked up shit. And it's like, now they're trying to make peace with the situation. They want to make peace with the situation. For others, when it comes to someone that you're in a connection with at this time, like this connection runs deep. And like I said, this person really wants to change. This person seems like they really want to maybe be the person that you want them to be. Because I'm getting someone trying to be a new person, but the same person. You get what I'm saying? Or at least I hope you do. My earth sign, what you want to talk to them about when it comes to their connection. They're checking your social media here. So for those that have like pulled back on your person, or for those that have cut your person kind of off or took a break, or you know how that goes, it's like you're still checking up on them or they're still checking up on you. And for those that's in a relationship, I feel like again that same message applies. I feel like for those that know that they're not going to go back to a relationship, for those that know they're not going to go back to a connection, like I said, there's new love coming in. And this new person is on your social media. They've been looking into you. This person could be following you. Okay? Not in the sense like stalking, but following you on your social media platforms. For my earth signs, what you want to talk to them about when it comes to their connection? Stuck in the past. Somebody is stuck in the past here. I heard somebody keeps bringing up the past here. For some of you, your person wants things to go back to the way things used to be between you guys. But for some of you, shit don't really change. You on a whole deeper frequency. You on a whole different vibration. You on a whole different level of understanding. And it's like somebody is still stuck in the past. Mentally, emotionally, energetically. But like I said, also when it comes to a connection, situationship here, somebody is definitely holding on to things from the past for sure, like things that has been done, which is again why this card did come out as well. Because for some of you in a connection, like I said, there could be something on the surface level that's taking place within this connection. But it's really not about the surface level. It go way deeper than that. It go all the way back. Okay? So there is some unresolved resentment. There are some unresolved emotions or feelings, repressed emotions that hasn't been resolved. For my earth signs, what's going on in their love life? For my earth signs. Oh, I love when spirit does this. Yes, I am in my jammies, honey. Comfy. So, anywho, let's focus. We got undecided here. Somebody's contemplating something about this connection. Somebody is not sure, should I stay, should I go? Somebody is not sure whether or not the other person loves them, care for them. I don't know, something about this connection. Whether you're in one now, taking a break from, it just feels like it's just unsure right now. Something feels unstable in some shape or form. There's a lot of indecisiveness, indecisive about the person, you know. Um, should I move forward? Should I stay? What should I do? You know, should I let go of the past? Should I forget about the past and just move forward? You know, it's like all these different things that's kind of coming up. For my earth signs, what do we need to know about their love life? For my earth signs, yeah, self-love. Some of you that have kind of like broken up or taken a break from your person, pull back your energy, especially for those that is knowing for sure that they're not going back to where they just left. I feel like there's going to be a distance a little bit from the time that you meet a new person, but just know that a new person is coming, because I feel like during this break that you're going to have, it's some self-love things that you're going to be focusing on, pouring more into, acknowledging more of thyself, as well here. I do see here for some of the complications that some of my earth signs are having in aspects of their love life, it is rooted surrounding the love for themselves. You know, everybody's situation is different. And right off top, you may not say, my situation ain't got nothing to do with self-love. We got to go deep and get to the root of the issue. We're not talking about the flesh, the skin. We're talking about the root of the issue. It's like when you go to the doctor, you can tell them your symptoms all you want to, but they have to get to the root of it. So at the root of it, okay, which 9 times out of 10 for you is going to be embedded in your subconscious, which means that you may not even be aware, which is why Spirit is bringing forth this information. But when we get to the root of the issue, it stems around the love for thyself. With whatever the circumstances is, whatever is going on, this is where it starts. This is the root here. What's the overall energy here for my earth signs when it comes to their love life? What's the overall energy here for my earth signs? We got concerns about money, so there could be some challenges in a relationship dynamic surrounding finances here as well. For some, there was or there is, past or present, maybe even future. But see, like I was telling this client today, um, money is value, money is energy. Um, but let's go back to the keyword value, right? Value, money, hand in hand. But in this context, I'm feeling like it goes to the value of thyself. Like I said, some of you, there could be some financial challenges here that you're going through, they're going through, you're going through as a whole. But I'm also feeling for others, it's that level of value. And it's like by diving deep and tapping into that understanding of thyself here, you'll be able to connect the dots and see what the real root of the issue is all about here. Give me another card here, Divine Spirit, for the earth signs here when it comes to their love life, for the earth signs. So some of you would definitely get back together here if there's definitely been a separation, especially for those that have been wanting to like reconnect with someone. I do see you guys getting back together, but I'm still feeling that indecisiveness. So even though you're going to go back, you're not going to feel secure. Okay? You're not going to feel secure. Give me one more card for my earth signs here. We're going to close out my earth signs, love life. We got to talk about it. I feel like earth signs, if you're in a relationship right now, the advice that Spirit has for you is to definitely make sure that you guys are communicating with one another. Make sure that you are talking about certain things as well here. Because I feel like for those that's in relationships, if, you know, if you talk to this person, um, well, that could go multiple ways. I just heard multiple ways. So for some of you, just talking to your person could be an issue. Like you're not really sure which energy you're going to get through a conversation that you feel you need to have. So sometimes you're undecided whether or not you should bring shit up or have a conversation or talk about this or talk about that. Because you're not quite sure what the outcome is going to be. I want to get one more overall energy here for the earth signs, their love life. So we have romance blooming here. And we have a growing bond here. So for my earth signs, for many of you, and I feel that many of you, what I'm getting ready to say, you kind of already know it in your spirit. And if you know in your spirit, then this is confirmation for you. Okay? I do feel that even though there could definitely be some challenges, and some of these challenges may be kind of deep here, but I still feel like there is hope. But at the same time, I also feel that it depends on how much you can take and how much you can tolerate. Because at the bottom of the deck, we also have don't settle here. So earth signs, I just feel like it's a lot of confusion going on right now when it comes to areas of your love life, whether you're with someone now or not here. Okay. Like I said, for those that's still present here, if you are not in a connection right now, you do have someone that's going to be coming in. And I do see that bond growing strong. For some of you, this is going to be someone from the past. And for others, it's going to be someone spanking brand new here. Okay? But like I said, earth signs, this connection, it feels like it has potential. But again, I don't know how much you've already dealt with. I don't know what's your expiration date. So that has a lot to do with the outcome as well, you know. For some of you, you're going to be willing to stick it out because you know that this relationship can be strong. It can be a commitment. It can be something that can blossom here. But then for others, it's kind of like you may say to yourself, well, shoot, I done gave it all I can give. Okay? Like there is, again, getting back to the root here, there has a lot to do with value right now. Self-love coming up very, very strongly here as the root of the issue here. And I feel like for the masculines, or let's say not masculines, because we're dealing with the different, uh, uh, yeah, let's not say masculines. When it comes to your partner here, I feel like you both are going through something within oneself when it comes to value, when it comes to self-esteem, when it comes to self-love here as well. So it's kind of like also with these three black cards here, I do feel that there is a lot of projection of shadow aspects that is happening between you and this person. Okay, whether you're taking a break with them or whether you're with them now here. So it's kind of like that energy right now. I'm just nosy, guys. One more card here for the earth signs, and I'm going to close out. We got intimacy issues. So some of my earth signs here, there is some intimacy issues that you have, okay, or that your person has. Of course, you guys have as a whole here. All right, now for sure what the dynamics of that situation is here. Because I feel like there is sexual compatibility here with you and this person, but I don't know, if something is not given in this connection. Some of you guys, you may need to talk about that. Some of you don't feel valued. Some of you didn't feel valued. Not to say that that's actually the case, but that's how you felt or how you feel here. Bottom of the deck, we have not having sex. So there may not be no action in the bedroom right now. Earth signs, there's some tension here. And again, it just goes back to needing to talk about it. And I feel like, and this is a time right now, my earth signs, that you got to discuss some things. You got to have an understanding here. And whichever way the cookie crumbles, whichever way the conversation goes, be prepared to rumble. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared to, of course, have an adult, civilized conversation. But everybody's energies is not relaxed, calm. Let's talk about this. Let's work this out. Some get immediately offensive, defensive, get loud, things of that nature here as well. But yeah, that's kind of like what I'm seeing here, guys. I don't make this up. I didn't even see the bottom. It's kind of like closure is needed because there's just too much uncertainty here. So don't be afraid to ask the fucking questions that you need to ask at this time, okay? To make peace with yourself. But again, when you're asking questions, don't just pay attention to the words. Pay attention to the body language. Pay attention to everything, okay? Now, of course, it'd be different if you're over the phone with them, things of that nature. But you know how to read energy, or some of you do. Many of you should if you're here, okay? But I feel like there is some type of understanding that needs to be had because I don't make this up, overwhelmed. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, just looking at this spread, every time I'm trying to exit here, I just keep getting drawn to this. This could be, for some of you, something that's weighing heavy on your mind. For others, again, it just could be overstimulating you because for some of you, you're not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got these concerns, you're not happy with this, you don't like this, you want this, and you expect this, but you're not getting that. And, it's just, it's a lot right now. For someone that's been questioning this within the last 48 hours, this person is faithful. If this is something that you were wondering within the last 48 hours, this person is faithful. But that would not be for all here. Spirit is advising, like, having a conversation face to face. I want to show y'all these cards here, which is right at the bottom of the deck here. So we have overwhelmed, we have faithful here. We have talk in person, and we also have falling in love here. So, Spirit is advising, like, having that face-to-face, you know what I'm saying, conversation with this person here. For those that are single right now and you're in your space of working on your self-love, growing through your past closure, and preparing yourself for movement in love, moving forward here, you're going to actually fall in love with this person. Going to fall in love with this person. And what I'm getting ready to say, I'm saying this respectfully but unapologetically because it's coming out, and this message may only resonate with only one person here. But it's like this person is going to fall in love with you without you having to give it up. Because for someone, I don't know, that may have been your motive. Not your motive, that's the wrong word to say, that's the wrong phrase to say. So let's scratch that. What I want to say is, in the past, you may have thought that or felt that by being sexual or being intimate with someone maybe too quickly, it will help the relationship or keep this person or something of that stature here. And with this person, even if you try, I feel like you're going to know, because this person is going to shut you down. They're going to reject your move. They're going to reject they're going to reject your move. But it's out of a level of respect here. Now, that message may just be for one person. Okay? So, earth signs, decompress. In through your nose, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Because I feel the energy here. But I'm going to release that energy. Okay? Let's release that energy. I feel like some of you could be struggling to stay grounded with certain situations pertaining to your love life at this time, whether you're with someone or not. So reflect back on self. How could you center yourself in this moment? How could you ground yourself at this moment? Okay. So that's the message, my earth signs. It definitely was a lot going on here. And there's messages for all different types. So I know there's something in this reading that you can take away that can be beneficial for you. But this is a vibe and an energy that I definitely would like to follow back on here, because it does show my earth signs that it's just, I don't know, it's just a lot of I don't knows right now. Okay? Again, whether you're single, whether you're broken up, whether you're in a connection right now, it's just, I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to title this. Alright, guys. Until next time, Ashe. Please make sure that you subscribe and go ahead and tap that like button. Tap that like button. Till next time.